Today I'm going to be giving you the best game user settings for Fortnite, the new season of Fortnite. Now, they've released a whole new performance mode, or rendering mode that's called performance. It replaces the old performance mode, which is now called legacy performance mode. And basically they want you to use it. This now runs on DX12 opposed to DX11. I've made 2 videos on this. I made one explaining the whole thing, the change, what that means. And I also made one with the best performance mode settings. Now, I'm going to be giving you my game config. This is going to give you everything, basically. Everything I discussed in both of those videos. It's going to give you the most optimized version of Fortnite right now. So what you're going to do is you want to press your Windows key, make sure your game's closed, type in run, type in % local app data %. I'm sure you'll know this. You're going to press F on your keyboard or find Fortnite game. Go into this folder here, saved, config, Windows client, and then you're going to find game settings. This is your game config. Now, if you right click, go to properties, make sure read only is unticked. You don't need this tick. And then you want to double click and open this. It should open a little notepad like so. Now, I'm going to go through and show you how to optimize it manually. It's very confusing, but I'm going to go through everything. It's very simple, actually. But the easiest way you can get this, and you still need to watch the full video because there's going to be a little, quirk, some things you may have to change. But the easiest way is to join my Discord server. It won't let me put the file directly in the YouTube description. YouTube always bans the links for some reason. But yeah, you can join my Discord server. You can leave afterwards. I don't care. Go in there. Go into the announcements channel. In fact, I'll show you. I feel like some people always have a struggle finding the channel. But in my server, if you go to announcements right here, it will look something like this. It'll be at the very bottom. But you can literally download the file. And then once you've downloaded it, just drag and drop it into here and replace it in the destination. And it will replace this right here. And what that'll do is you just load all the settings. Now, I didn't mention this, but there's going to be 2 versions of this file. Now, this one is what is the most optimized for the average person, the general mid to high tier PC, modern day specs. Now, if you have a really ancient PC, you're going to want to do something a little bit differently. You're not going to be using the new performance mode. You'll be using the legacy performance mode. And I'll include a separate file for that. That'll be in the Discord. I'm not going to show it here, but it'll be in the Discord server. For most of you, though, and you still want to watch this, you're going to copy what I've got here. So, firstly, scrolling down, very, very simple. We're going to just scroll down here. We're going to see show grass. People say it's a placebo. Nonetheless, change this to false. If it says true, go in here, just write false. Show grass, false. Show FPS, I have one on false. It actually increases your FPS. So this is up to you. If you want to see the FPS in the top right hand corner, keep it on true. Just right here, true. Most of you, false. Also, just quickly, if you want to find these things easier, just press Control F and you can type in keywords and it will just come up. So if you type in FPS, if you type in show FPS, it will just highlight it. Okay, scrolling down, GPU crash debugging, false. Latency tweak 1, false. Latency tweak 2, 2. Fort anti-aliasing method disabled. Enable DLSS frame generation, make sure that is on false. DLSS quality 0, make sure your ray tracing is on false. Scrolling all the way down, disable mouse acceleration, again says placebo. For me it works, change that to true. Scrolling down, auto launch full game, false. Auto download high res MIPS, false. Allow low power mode, false. We don't want any low power saving features on. Use VSync, false. Audio quality level 0, this balances performance, and this is a good balance between performance and you can still hear the game, obviously. Frame rate limit, I have one on 360. I play 240 hertz, but I have the room to go above that, For the most of you, if you're playing 240 and you're just pushing 240, set it to 240. In my case, I can do this, if I had the money, I could play on more than 240 hertz. And if you're on 144, you cap it at like 160 or 165 or 144. Like, honestly, these things don't really make much of a difference. If you can allow for the overhead, go for it. And then the most important thing is going to be the scalability groups right here. Resolution quality. Most of you will have this on 99. The config by default is going to be on 99. Better than having it on 100. It honestly makes a little difference, but there is a difference and it doesn't really change the quality, which is really nice, or the resolution. If you have a low-end PC, on the low-end config, this is going to be set to about 70, and I wouldn't go any lower than that. And then everything else, these all need to be on 0. This is basically 99% of the optimization right here. And then down here, you can see we're using the DX12 back-end rendering path, essentially, or rendering mode in the back-end, but we are on performance, the performance version of DX12. That's basically what this is. So it strips all the nonsense, but gives you the optimized, now more stable DX12, which is going to be better in the future and even now for most people. So once that is all done, if you loaded it, followed the video, whatever, you fixed any quirks or you just optimize it yourself just there, you want to press now, file, save. And what you can do is now load your game. I also would double check if you go to options, make sure high resolution textures is disabled. And if you don't use save or disable that as well. And also make sure pre-download, just copy this, pre-download streamed assets that needs to be enabled. Just these 2 right here. I know it's on DX12. People now maybe are thinking, oh, DX12 previously we had to have this enabled. Not anymore, not for the performance version of DX12. So don't worry about enabling this. It's honestly massive, 23 gigabytes, and it's going to ruin your performance. It makes Fortnite play more beautifully. We're here for a performance, not beauty, okay? So yeah, apply that, launch your game, you're all good to go.